Hello, Gemini Sun, Aquarius Rising. This is your year ahead reading. I'm going to be pulling some tarot cards, but first let's start out with some astrology for you. With an Aquarius Rising, other people may view you or what you show to the world is your questioning nature. You like to question things. You see the big picture, but at the same time, you can dial in on certain details and you can pick the things that you think should be changed. And you don't hesitate to question them, to challenge other people or to challenge the norms. So you may come off as very quirky, definitely a unique individual, and somebody who can sometimes seem very argumentative, but your intent is to inspire change for the better when you're out there in the world. Now, with that Aquarius rising, that means that your sun is most likely in the fifth house, the house of creativity, of passion, of the things that get you excited. So that can mean that when you're working on creative projects, you have a lot of curiosity, or it could be that your passion just is your curiosity, is your desire to learn more, to seek, to question. You may just be consumed by your curiosity. So, and with that Gemini there, I mean, it could be also that your focus has to do with writing or communication in some way. That could be where your most of your creative expression comes through, is through things that involve words for the most part. I'm even visualizing some paintings or collages or something like that that have to do with words or letters. So I don't know if that's specific to one of you, but that's definitely coming forward in my mind. Okay, let's get into your cards. I'm going to pull 12 cards, one for each month, plus a card from the bottom of the deck for a broader theme or an extra message for the year. I am just going to label the months 1 through 12. You can choose May or June as your starting point, whichever feels better to you or feels right. So here we go. Month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I'm just going to start right out. Normally I take a pause, but I had some things pop up right as I was laying the cards down, especially these first 3 months here. They feel very beachy. So I don't know if you have plans to take a vacation that involves a beach or to go out to the beach, but the recommendation here is to find a way to be near water. That's going to help balance you or help you feel grounded, at least in these first 3 months. It's going to be important to you to help settle emotions or process emotions in some way, is the sound of the water. I mean, even if you can just put like a little fountain or something out on your patio or deck, that sound of the water trickling for some reason is going to help you get into a flow state or to help you keep things on an even keel in a way. Now, for the rest of the month, I mean, there's even a strong feel here in the second 3 months where this is all about your root and your sacral chakras, where this may be where your primary focus is on creativity. But overall, this is a year where you need to find that balance. You need to find a way to keep things on an even keel so that you energetically have the energy you need to do all the things that you have coming up, to handle the things that you need to process, to go through things without going to extremes or overreacting or underreacting in some cases. This is a year where it's very important that you find that balance. Work-life balance, play, work balance, whatever that means for you. If you're solely focused in one area, you may not be able to cope with it in any other areas with what things that may come up throughout the year. So your key word, your key theme for this year is all about balance, which is where the Two of Pentacles comes in. Pentacles are an earth element, so this is typically about home or finances or your career, the things you do to purchase, to acquire material things. And this is indicating a strong need primarily between probably home and work to make sure you're maintaining that balance. So you're not keeling over from exhaustion at one point due to what's going on in one or the other. Okay, let's get into individual months now. These first 3 months all have to do with cups also. And cups are about our emotions and intuition. So that could be indicating here that there's a lot of emotional processing going on, which is why the water is going to help with that. Because water, cups, emotions, and intuition. So we're starting off here with the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is where you've reached your breaking point and you are now ready to walk away from the drama, from the people that are not supporting from you, from the people who are always demanding more from you but never giving. These people just drain your cup. They just drain your energy. They do not help you. This is a month you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. And you're walking away from that, from them, from the energy suckers, so that you can focus on and take care of your own energy, so you can rebuild yourself, so you can find that emotional stability that you need, that you deserve. This is that recognition that month, and you're taking those actions to disconnect from the past, from whatever this is that's trying to keep you stuck where you're at and unable to grow. You're like, you know what? I don't need that. It's not supporting me now. It has not supported me in the past. It's time for me to go find my own light, my own fire, fill my own cup so that I can focus on my growth. So I can find people who do support me. So I can have a brighter future, something to look forward to. Because this here is not something you look forward to. Another thing I'm feeling as I'm looking at these are the colors in these cards, the blues and the teals. This is primarily about your throat chakra and the need to express those emotions, to express yourself in a way that's going to honor your emotions, to honor you, to respect yourself. So that may mean communicating with these people about what your needs are and why you're disconnecting and the fact that you are disconnecting. And they don't, the others, whatever it is you're disconnecting from on an emotional level, they don't have to like what you have to say. They don't even have to respect what you have to say. You do. And you need to express it. You need to put it out there. And you need to honor any boundaries that you set up there because you are worth that. And it will it will pave the way for you to have a much easier path forward. Okay. In month 2 here, we have more of the teal, which is more kind of a blend of that throat and heart chakra. So really expressing your needs, really heartfelt expression of your needs. This could also, so this is the 5 of Cups. And fives can be about challenges, complications, chaos, things that challenge us. Not necessarily major life-changing challenges, but things that are put out there to see if you are really ready to move on, if you are really ready to take the next steps. These are challenges you need to overcome. The 5 of Cups is a card indicating some grief. Something in the past that you keep focusing on that you have not let go. You are leaving your energy back there, which means you're leaving a part of yourself back in the past, which means you cannot fully commit in the present. You're shorting yourself of energy. This card is telling you that you need to find a way to let go, to bring your energy to the present. That does not mean you forget what has happened, but you need to reclaim your energy because you need that now. You need that in the present. You need that to be fully who you are here, to give you so that you have more energy. You are more active, or you can be more active and present with the people or the situations that you're in now. Because right now you're not able to give your whole to yourself or anyone else while your part of you is in the past. It is time to find a way to pull your energy back to where you are now. And it is possible to do that by still honoring, if this has to do with the grief of losing someone from the past, one of the ways you can honor them is by living fully present in the now. Make yourself whole and present so that you can focus on your future. And it looks like you may get some help or have somebody around you who can help you with this. Because in month 3, we have the King of Cups. This is a masculine energy, so it's very directive. It's prescriptive in a way. And it's the king, so he is very confident in how he feels and how he expresses himself. He is wholly here and present at all times, giving wherever he is his full attention, his full presence. So this could be a counselor, this could be an advisor. This is somebody in your life who has that emotional maturity and confidence, who can help you get through this or let go of this. They are there to support you unconditionally. They know what they're doing. They have met things that you could try, or there's somebody you can just talk to. Somebody you can be free with your emotions and not feel like you're what's what is this feeling? Like you're imposing on them in some way by being emotional, because you are not. They could have some very solid advice for you on how to process all of this that's going on how to just express your emotions in a healthy ways, especially these initial bursts that you might be going through as you're adjusting to being present fully with all of yourself and all of your energy. So this is somebody you can trust. It also feels like they can share some of that emotional burden. So I don't know if this could be a partner, but it's or somebody you've known a very long time who maybe even knows what your past is and perhaps even went through the same thing, but they can definitely help share it and help you work and walk through it. Very nice. Okay. So then coming up in month 5, we have the Hierophant. This is a card of authority. So this could be a pope, a bishop, a judge, a philosopher, oh well, like a teacher, a professor, a published author, a leader in the community. This is somebody where you are learning from or you are attending some sort of event that they are leading or that they are headlining so that you can learn from them. So this feels like somebody you already know. This wasn't an out of the blue thing. This wasn't a +1 type thing. This is something that you have signed up for because you want to learn more about this area, about what it is that they have to say. And it feels maybe a little bit like a motivational type thing, setting goals, how to manifest the life you want type of feel. So a guru in those areas. This could have, for some of you, this also feels like work. So maybe you are starting a new job or learning about a new industry or something like that, that you may want to attain a job in. So an advisor is another way to look at this. But this is a person who knows the plan. They know the route. They know the path already. And this is you learning about that, about what their path involved. So this is, again, it's a month of learning for you from an expert in a field or area that you have a strong interest in. And that's the primary focus of this month. So there's a lot of attention around it. It could be that it's a series of events too throughout this month. But it is definitely something where you are indulging your curiosity to the utmost. And then we have the Eight of Wands in month 5. This is indicating a lot of activity happening quickly, needing to make quick decisions, one thing right after the other. You may feel exhausted by the end of it, but it's constant movement and going and going and going kind of energy. Maybe using whatever you've learned in this month to now take action and start implementing that in your life, which means so if this had to do with a job, you get your resume out there and there happens to be interest right away, and you get a lot of emails or texts asking if you're interested. And then you line up a bunch of interviews, and then you're attending a bunch of interviews and maybe second and third interviews, and then observing or negotiating on job offers. But it's all within 1 month. So it happens quickly. Quick decisions are needed. Quick action, rearranging of schedules to make this happen. It's that type of energy, constantly moving and going, one thing after another, seizing the opportunities in month 5, seizing the opportunities. In month 6, with the Six of Cups, this is something where it's nostalgic energy. It's reminiscing about the past. But it's reminiscing about the positive things from the past, the people that supported you, those little moments in time where somebody inspired you or planted a seed that has led you to where you are today. Those old teachers or influencers of your past, from your past. And kind of thinking about that and how it's impacted where you are now. How what they shared led you to the decisions you're making now. It is definitely a positive feeling. It is loving energy. It's the good things. So you may even be spending time with some family, or maybe you're getting together with cousins or somebody or something that's been out of town or is just in town this month. So getting together with extended family and remembering those old summers or older reunions and things like that, and the people who were there and the experiences you all shared together. It's a very fulfilling feeling here in month 6. In month 7, we have the Temperance card. This is a major arcana card, and this is the Two of Pentacles on steroids, if you will. The Temperance card is all about moderation. It is saying do not go to extremes. It is a strong reminder that if you go too extreme in one area, you are going to suffer in another area. This card is telling you do not do any over drinking during this month. Do not go to excess in any area this month, because there will be a counter, which means something is going to fail, you're going to neglect another area if you do that. So this is a month in particular where you want to make sure you're kind of on an even keel, that your energy is remaining balanced. If you do have some nights out planned, maybe you plan to not drink so much or to do some alternate activities so that you're not going excessively on one thing or another. It's very important this month that you find that work-life balance. So if there's an opportunity to work a lot of overtime, perhaps you do not take that this month, or you only take a limited amount of that overtime. Otherwise, you'll be neglecting your home life or your personal life. Alternatively, if there are things going on in your personal life, you need to make sure that you put up some boundaries or something so that it doesn't impact your work life in a negative way. Strive strongly for that work-life balance, for that moderation, for temperance here in month 7. It's also going to keep your energy on an even keel and balance so that you're feeling rested overall and able to handle anything that does come up, which is going to be especially important for this next month. In month 8 with the Tower card, another major arcana card. This card indicates a sudden, catastrophic, can't go backward, can't change it, can't avoid it change. It's going to happen quickly. It'll be unexpected. You won't see it coming. It's going to be aggravating. It is going to definitely stir up the emotions, which is where being in control of your emotions, of what's going on elsewhere in your life, is going to be very important to help you handle this in month 8. Now, this could be any area of your life because I'm not feeling a strong one, so it may impact everybody in a different area or in a different way. But it is a definite shift and an ending of one way of being in one area of your life. You cannot rebuild it on the same ground. It's something that it's an area, it's something that has not been serving you. It's something that has never been stable. It is something that has always been a little bit on shaky ground, a little uncomfortable, never quite feeling right. Maybe that will clue some of you into exactly what it is, but for some of you, that could be multiple areas, and this is only one area that it is going to say, no, we're not doing this anymore. We need to end that. It needs to be torn down so it cannot ever become the same way again. It's going to force you to rebuild it from a stable foundation using new materials, new beliefs, new ideas, so that is something that you can build strong and true, and that can withstand the test of time. So it's tearing down something that does not serve you, that does not benefit you, is not meant for you, and making room for you to build something that does support you, that does benefit you, that does serve you. But it is not an easy thing. And it is unexpected and it can feel shocking, but it's what's supposed to happen. We can see this. You may choose not to rebuild it. Maybe it's something that was just sucking away energy again. In month 9, we have the 6 of Swords. 6s come after conflict. Those 5s, like this 5. This comes after conflict. And the 6 of Swords is about moving on. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to leave that torn down. I'm not interested in rebuilding that area of my life in any way. I don't want to have a part of that going forward. I am taking myself out of the picture. I am opting out. I am moving on to calmer waters, to things that soothe me rather than frazzle me. So month 6 may be a month where you decide, okay, it was unexpected. It was definitely disrupted to life, but I'm not missing it and I don't want it. And you're moving on. You have packed your bags and you're like, okay, I'm out of here. It's a little bit more figuratively packing your bags and getting out of there, but for the majority of you anyway. But yeah, you are on a boat, headed out of all the choppy, stormy water and into calmer waters, into a life that is better for you. So, month 9, the decision to move on and let go of whatever happened here, whatever fell apart, to leave it in that pile on the ground. Then in month 9, we have the 9 of Wands, double nines here. You're nearing the end of a journey. Wands are a fire element. This is about passion and vitality, boldness, action, movement. You're almost there. You're so close to the end, and you know it. But dang, you are tired. You are exhausted. You have put in so much effort up to this point, and you just want a break. Now is not the time to stop. You have the drive and just enough energy to push through, to hit that goal, to reach the end. So you may be tired, you may be down, but you are not out yet. So this is a month where you're being encouraged to keep pushing, to keep going. You're almost there. You've almost reached that goal, that end, whatever this is for you. Do not give up. Do not doubt that you are that close. Keep pushing. And then in month 11, we have the Three of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. We started the month with 3 cups, or the year with 3 cups, and we're ending the year with 3 wands. This is that 5th house energy we got going on here at the end. That fire in your belly, that desire to keep pushing and keep going. Whereas up here, maybe at the start of the year, you were kind of like, I don't know, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I don't have any energy. Now you've got all this fire going on, all this energy, because now you've found some balance. Now your energy isn't being siphoned away by all the emotional baggage that you entered the year with. You've stepped up and you've found that balance in yourself. And now you have this excess, or what it feels like excess energy, but you have enough energy to pursue your passions, to go after what it is you want, to stand your ground and stand up for yourself and what you believe in. In month 10, we have the Three of Wands. No, I'm sorry, month 11, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about anticipation, of finding your moment, of being ready to act. You've made the plan, you've implemented the plan, and now you're just waiting. You're waiting for that first wave to roll in, to catch that wave that's going to take you out and set you free. Month 11 is all about that feeling of excitement and anticipation, and just, there's patience, but it is definitely like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, just wait. We got a better one coming. Here it is. Here it is. And being ready to catch the wave. It is definitely kind of that pent up energy a little bit, but it's exciting and it feels good and it's energizing. So you may have a lot of energy to work with here in month 11, and just a joyous excitement and anticipatory feeling going on. And then in month 12, we have the Seven of Wands. Now, this is a month where everybody's going to be trying to throw you off your game a little bit, to get pieces of your energy. They want something. Hey, over here, over here, over here. Poking you, prodding you with these wands, trying to get your attention, trying to throw you off your game. But this is you not letting it bother you, not giving them your energy, holding your ground, holding your space. In your energetic bubble, your boundaries are strong, and you're letting them take anything away from you. You will respond when you are ready to respond. So this may be a month where you tell people, I don't have time right now. I don't have the energy to give you attention this month. Set up an appointment. Wait for next month. Right now, I need to focus on the things that are good, that are right for me. So you may only respond to the people trying to get your attention, or to the activities trying to get your attention, if the things that they want mesh with what you want in this month. If they don't, then those other things need to wait, because you don't have time for that in month 12. So you are standing firm, and giving yourself respect and respecting your own energetic space. It's a beautiful thing. You are in charge of your energy and no one else. And that is what I have for you, Gemini Sun, Aquarius Rising, for your year ahead. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.